Good morning, everyone. It is 9 o'clock on this glorious day, April 22nd, 2024. It is time for the mindful moment. That's what's happening. I'm Dr. Jonathan Zenz. I'm the senior minister at Unity of Tucson. Unity of Tucson is an inclusive and loving spiritual center right in Tucson, Arizona. And the mindful moment is an opportunity I take every single weekday to engage in some spiritual practice. And I do it in this forum to be held accountable to my spiritual practice and also do it every single weekday to be consistent in my spiritual practice. So that's what we're here to do. What I have found is a consistency in my practice has enhanced the quality of my life. So we're going to enhance our lives together. What do you say? Whether you're watching live or on the replay, I would love for you to post a comment and let me know that you are here. Always a delight to see your comments come through. One thing I do want to let you know about, Facebook has changed their rules. So if you were accustomed to finding the mindful moment on the Facebook family time page, I am no longer allowed to stream live video from third-party applications to that location. So that is not an option anymore, but you can still find me on the Unity of Tucson Facebook page, as well as my own Facebook page, because I go to both places at the same time. So there we are. Yeah, keep those comments coming through. I do want to let you know, and this is the thing that I always like to remind you of, it is that you are love, you are light, you are life, you are magnificent. And I am so grateful that you shine your light and share your magnificence. Keep shining, keep shining. So there are a lot of things going on today. Today is Earth Day, of course. We talked a lot about Earth Day in the celebration yesterday, the Sunday celebration yesterday. And there's a part of me that's going, well, what do I have left to talk about today? I could talk about my husband is going away for a little bit and what's the spiritual practice within that. I could talk about any number of things. But what's really reaching out to me today is that we do a shared practice of guided meditation just for a few minutes. Partially because I think a lot of us feel intimidated by meditation. And the thing about meditation is if you are allowing yourself to meditate, whatever it looks like is right for you, and that's okay. Who was it that, I think it was Joan Borisenko, that's the name that's coming to mind, once talked about the nature of meditation and said, if you're meditating and you're thinking about dinner tonight, who's to say that's wrong? That's just what is happening. If we are willing to allow the mind to take a rest and just do what it needs to do, then what I think we find is a relaxed countenance and a relaxed state of being, and it is a way of opening up awareness within us. So that's what I am intending to do today. So I'm going to invite us all to simply engage in the practice by relaxing right where we are. And if it is safe and comfortable for you to close your eyes, feel free to do so. Simply allow a check-in. As we relax, what is the physical body doing? Is there any place where you may notice a holding on to unnecessary tension? Are you willing to let that tension go? If it is unnecessary, let it go. Simply being easeful and allowing. Releasing, opening. Let's begin now to focus the attention on the breath. Just notice what is happening with the breath. Let go of any compulsion to control it. It'll do its perfect work. Just notice the breath. Notice the gentleness of each inhale and exhale. Notice the way it feels as the air moves past the nostrils or the lips. Does the air feel cooler? Just notice. Notice the rhythm of the breath. Has its tempo accelerated or slowed down? Whatever it's doing, let it be right. Let it be right. Turning the attention to the inner life. Noticing any thoughts, releasing any need to judge them, just be aware of them. A thought may come in, make its presence known, and then may move along. Just notice. Begin to notice as well the space between the thoughts. It's a temporal space that exists in time. Perhaps it takes a short amount of time between thoughts for them to present themselves. Perhaps it takes a longer amount of time. Just notice. Now begin to open up an awareness if your thoughts present themselves as words. Notice the space between the words. If your thoughts begin to present themselves as images, notice the space outside the subject of the image. Direct the attention to the unexpected. Just notice. Just allow. And let us, with ease and grace, begin to welcome ourselves back to the space we inhabit, the physical space we inhabit. Gently returning back with ease, lightheartedly allowing. And when it's comfortable, wiggle your fingers and toes, open your eyes, perhaps take a nice stretch. And there you have it. I think it's a magnificent way to start our day. And I'm so grateful that you've started my day with me here on the Mindful Moment. Just taking that moment of mindfulness, it's all we ever really need to do. I like to talk about a lot of spiritual things, but that to me is very much a connecting with spirit as spirit, remembering who I am. So as you go about this day, I trust you remember who you are. And I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow at 9 a.m. for the next Mindful Moment. Join me here on Facebook or YouTube or our website, and we will gather together once again. Always a delight. Peace and blessings to you. Be well.